You'll hear the word density tossed around whenever there is a planning or development controversy. So it shouldn't be surprising that the term can be both misunderstood and misconstrued. To understand what people mean when they use the term, you'll need to understand the distinctions between three different forms of density. In most planning and development discussions, the term refers to the number of housing units located on a specific parcel of land or in a neighborhood as a whole. The density of residential development is usually measured by dwelling units per acre. Employment density, the second kind of density, is measured by jobs per acre. Population density, the final form of density, is usually measured by the number of residents per acre. Population density should not be confused with development density, though they are often incorrectly combined by the generic use of the word density. We'll discuss why in more detail a little later in this video. Density can frequently be used with a negative connotation to associate the term with low-income housing, congested roads, and gentrification. However, in recent years, many people are embracing density as an essential characteristic of the most economically and culturally active cities, and a source of significant lifestyle amenities. But make no mistake, despite that growing appreciation, density is still capable of creating controversy that can bring planning and development to a complete halt. Some of the confusion about how to define density comes from the jargon used by zoning codes. Zoning codes can be huge, hard-to-read documents under the best of circumstances. Add to that difficulty the fact that zoning codes tend to use terms like floor area ratio, building heights, minimum lot size, or other jargon to approximate density, rather than just setting development densities at a certain number of dwelling units per acre. The COVID-19 pandemic of 2020 and 2021 added additional fuel to the debate about density and further confused the public understanding of the term. While the first recorded outbreaks spread fastest in New York City, many pundits said the pandemic was proof of the dangers of density. As the pandemic lengthened and the novel coronavirus spread all over the country and world, a more nuanced assessment emerged. Crowded living conditions, where many families or individuals lived in one apartment or home, were among the environments that spread infections most quickly and efficiently. Many urbanists made the case that if U.S. cities had more development density, there would have been more affordable housing options for many of the people living in crowded housing. According to that line of thinking, more development density would have prevented the crowding of population density that proved so deadly during the pandemic. Density has played a central role through many distinct episodes of planning history, and is likely to continue to do so in the future. So there's no better time than now to start learning and understanding what density means and, just as importantly, what people mean when they say it.